All right, guys, this thing is a gem. This is an overpowered, value-driven watch right here if I've ever seen one. So this is the Orient Star, and then there's the part number. I'll put a link in the description. I think I found a Joma shop link. They are on sale right now. Again, a snapshot in time. It's sort of like a back-to-school type sale. Price is only $323 right now at Joma. So I don't know. This thing is pretty killer for that price. Great size. Let's get into the specs. First off, big thanks to Umar for sending in this watch and letting us check it out, because it's probably up there with my favorite Japanese value dress watch and, you know, kind of sport watch. It does have a sapphire crystal. So 39.3 millimeter case, so 39 basically. 46 lug to lug, and check out those lugs. I don't see that very often. You have that polished line all the way, and then it like divots in, creases into the lug on the outside. Very cool effect. So 46 there, 12.3 thick, so a little bit on the thicker side for a dress style watch, but sport, it's totally fine, and certainly thinner than that Seiko Presage I just did. Because this also has a power reserve indicator, just like that Seiko does. So 20 millimeter lug width here. Bracelet does taper down to 18. Simple fold over clasp, 3 micro adjust, and also signed Orient Star. You can see a display case back. That is the automatic and manual wind movement. I believe the movement is a F6R42. So there's some information on the web if you want to look into that. But the main thing I like about it is the open heart. So you can see the inner working. Let's zoom in. You can see the inner workings there. And because it's got a display case back, it's totally different effect, you know, versus just seeing it. So you can get some light source. Of course, it's going to be on your wrist. You're not really going to have a light source. But if you're going to take it off and enjoy looking at your watch up close, I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. It's a lot of cool stuff going on there. Also, you have that kind of cream off-white dial color. I don't know, kind of screwed that up, but and then you can see it's smoothed out where the power indicator is. Those aren't thermally blued hands, but you know, blue toned. And then even that power indicator graph there and the surround to the open heart are polished and chamfered around the edges. So nice light play on those. Roman 12, Roman 6, the rest of them are just applied indices, and then you have little lume pips around the outside chapter. So the other cool thing is, because it's a manual wind, you can wind this thing up and you can watch your fuel gauge increase as you go. So apparently it has a 50-hour power reserve, because it looks like it goes up to 50. So nice handset. Oh, I don't know if I pointed it out or maybe you didn't notice it, but also look at the hour and minute hand. So they're polished on the outside flanks, and then down that center stripe, it's brushed. So it adds even more light play. I think that's fairly common in the watch world, but it's usually on a little bit nicer watches. I know the Christopher Wards do that too. So it definitely gives it a very cool effect when you start dancing the light around on it. So great looking watch. Let's pop this thing on wrist real quick. It's not sized. And I believe it's a pin and collar bracelet. I didn't take it apart, but you can see on my 7 1/4 it wears great. Just fantastic. And just a very good looking watch. Plus there is actually lume on it. A lot of times you get some of these dress watches and there's no lume, which, you know, most guys, that's fine. But if I wanted to wear this as like a sport watch, there is actually a little bit of lume on it, both on the hands and the indices going around. So it's just a little extra. 10 bar water resist, so basically 100 meters. That's Kelly's Lights. Check it out. Yep, so there's definitely lume. And it's a nice application. I don't think you would be able to orientate it, but it's going to be on your wrist, so you know where the top of your wrist is. But there's no other indicators, so you'd be able to tell where 12 is. But regardless, it's more of a dress watch or a dress sport watch. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you on the next vid.